Mark Crossfield here, welcome to the Golf Swing Weekly Fix. Talking shot shaping, Tiger Woods is back this week, very exciting, and he's talking about hitting every shot. Let's see how you could apply this idea to your game. Let's get stuck in. So on the range practicing, got one club in my hand, trying to hit a number of different shots with one club is a fantastic way of practicing. So what is Tiger really saying? Think about it. He doesn't want to throw himself into a massive tournament full of some of the best players in the world and not be able to pull a shot off at the right time. Now this doesn't mean he's gonna pull shots off, because there's a good chance he's probably gonna struggle, and it's often to do with this point that's so hard to recreate, but I see lots of golfers not recreating. So there's strong arguments out there that saying hitting just this 6-iron one direction at one target over and over and over again is actually teaching you very little to a certain extent, certainly about playing on the course. There's some great coaches out there who talk about how golf is a results driven game, where so many people think about it more as a position or pretty looking or wearing the right clothes or having the right looks kind of a game. So what Tiger is saying is he is on a range, and probably, but I don't know, but I would guess and be strongly happy to kind of feel like I'm gonna put money on this guess, that he's using his practice session to hit different shots, high ones, low ones, cuts, fades, with different lofted clubs. So not just the one club. He's going to be using wedges, he's going to be using his driver, his free wood, his long irons, short irons, trying to reproduce different shots, and also taking that out onto course to see what patterns he can find. So what I mean by that is that when he's on a course, and you'll see this in the vlogs if you watch the course vlogs I play, you'll see me and Matt say things and other guests say things like, oh, I've not hit this club for a while, or I'm not sure where this one's going to go. And that's because we're not practicing enough, because we're busy with full-time jobs outside of just playing, unfortunately, where we haven't got that pattern of data. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice enough time trying to hit your regular shot. You're out there trying to hit your target with your preferred shot. But just doing that over and over again is a very unrealistic way to practice. Here's some great ideas. Look, try some of these next time you're practicing. It'll really help you. So first idea is really simple. 6-iron, I'm going to hit one low. So I'm going to move my ball position. I'm going to feel more pressure on the front foot. Loads of videos out there about how to hit the ball low, but I'm going to hit 6 irons down, under the wind, punched in, and I'm going to see my patterns. So with that shot for me, it tends to slightly overdraw. So what I'm going to do on the next one, I'm going to learn from that pattern. I might change my action. Putting the ball back in my stance moves my path a bit too far to the right, so I'm going to try and feel, for me, a feeling of almost exiting left. And there you go, I've hit my punch, and that's a straighter shot. So I'm going to use that as one option, and then the next option, I'm going to try and hit the punch shot. But I'm not going to try and maneuver my swing. All I'm going to do is aim up the right to allow for the overdraw. And there it comes, drawing back into the target. So out of those 3 shots, I'm going to work out my preferred way to hit a punch shot. So I'm looking at data, I'm hitting a shot, I'm capturing in my mind the shape shots that happen when I move ball position and handle lean and pressures, and I'm going to work that data into trying to hit target. It's a great experimental way to make sure when you're out on the course, you think, right, I need to hit that punch shot. Do tend to overdraw this one, travel up the left, right, I'm going to aim that bit further right. I'm now going to go really high, so I'm going to put the ball forward in my stance. I'm leaning back, I'm going to try and hit the 6-iron way up in the air. So over a tree. Ball tends to fly with no curvature, quite straight. Again, tends to pull for me because I'm coming so much later and my path's going that little bit left. So I might do another thing for this shot. I'm going to point my face what I feel is more to the right, lean back, try and add height and speed. And that's a much straighter shot with a tiny bit of curvature to the right, but like 2 yards. So me having that ball forwards and feeling like pointing the face at the target and hitting shows me that I'm going to miss left. That's no good on the course. It's not going to work. I don't want to miss target when I'm moving the ball around. So I'm going to learn from those patterns with this one. So for me, I'm setting the club face to the right, leaning back, hitting it hard, getting good height, getting over trouble hopefully, but finding out how to hit target. Now I'm going to try and shape the ball. Now I'm doing this with my 6-iron. I would want you to do it with a variation of lofts as well as you practice this. So the high one with the 9, high one with a wedge, low one with a wedge. And again, you're trying to find the pattern for each different lofted club, because there will be different patterns. As you go down and add loft, you'll find different shapes. You need to learn all those. That's what he's doing. He's trying to get competition ready, competitive ready. So look, great way for trying to learn your patterns while shaping. Just put a target. I've got my WRX practice bag there in front of me. Now I'm going to try and hit target going around the left side of this bag. So I'm going to use my 6-iron here. I'm aiming left of it. I've got my face pointing up the left. I'm going to try, so my face is pointing, say, just left of the bag, but my path of my club is going to be left of that. And I'm going to see how many times I can hit target, striking the ball left of that bag and trying to cut it back on. Now if you find one of these ways much harder, so for instance if I was doing the same but I want to try and draw, so I'm going to aim my face just right of the bag, feet right of the bag, I'm going to try and get the path further right of where the face is pointing, hit that draw shape. So for me, I find the overdraw at the moment much easier than the left of that bag shape, so I might dedicate a little bit more of my time to trying to work out how to find a better target when I'm going left of that bag, because it's a shot I want to be able to play and it's a shot I want to be able to game when I'm out there. So I might change my loft. So I might go to a 5-iron and hit it softer. Things like that might find it a more repeatable pattern for me for hitting target when I'm missing left of that bag. Putting that physical target in front of you is a great way to really kind of channel your feelings, your energies, your ideas into start direction, relate that data to your target. So I've got my wedge, got my practice ball bag here, and I'm just going to whack it out here at a distance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit some wedges to that bag. But I'm going to do it with a variation of shots and lofts. For me, I'm going to try it with one loft to start me off. So I've got my 56 club here, and I'm going to hit a few standard, what I feel like adding loft or not taking any loft off, just my standard wedge shots, trying to land the ball, getting it to touch that bag. And again, it's the variation that you throw in there that I think is going to help you in that gaming environment. So I'm now going to hit some where I've got the ball further back, handle forwards, in that lower trajectory, so direction a little bit more to the right when I went lower, because handle forwards pushing that face to the right. That's a pattern. I need to aim to the left, turn the face in. I need to do something, experiment, play. There we go, second one much straighter. What I did is I turned the face around a bit more at address. So by pushing the handle forwards with the club, with the ball back, I didn't compensate for that face pointing to the right. In a gaming environment, I don't get 2 goes at it. You need to be doing this kind of practice. This is what Tiger is talking about. He's doing that creative practice. The shots we often remembering for, and not just the standard off the tee, boom drives down the middle, it's the miraculous recoveries. Those recoveries are made from obviously amazing amounts of talent, but years and years of mucking around, years and years of experimenting with different trajectories, different heights to pull off the same idea, which is the score. Get results, get the ball in that hole as quick as possible. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.